So I come from a rather older tradition where we didn't have as much money as you did when we were at college, and when you had a fiver, when you finished your fiver, there was no going down to the hole in the wall and getting out your money or somebody else's because they gave you their bank card, and running up let's say you've got £10 out and the bank said, we'll add another 10 to that. There is, I think, an unfortunate culture fostered by the banks to encourage you all to spend more money than you actually have. And because initially when you go to college, you're out of the nest, away from home, and you've got this freedom and you don't think too much about the money side of it. My daughter, when she went to college, ran up an overdraft of 750 quid in the first term.
You got in.
As an engineer, I think people have to do things that are useful to make the economy work. I'm afraid I'm not an arty person, but my wife is.
Yes, but not on the level that I'd be taking college courses on it. But I think to end up getting a realistic occupation, then you need to have a bit of both, and probably the art side of things isn't probably the best way to go.
You just wonder, in fact, whether there are the jobs out there, and let's be honest, I mean, human nature being what it is, somebody's going to opt for the simplest solution. Going to university is supposed to broaden the mind, expand your knowledge, and if you go and do something like a golfing course, which I believe there are such courses and other esoteric courses too, I just sort of question the value really of them, and whether we shouldn't go back to the old days where we had polytechnics, where they did the more sort of artisan type stuff rather than the intellectually challenging stuff.
Well, I think again it depends on the individual. It depends how interested they are and how much they want to contribute to society.
Nowadays, there are some courses which seem to be of benefit to the world as a whole, okay, especially scientific ones. And then there are those artistic ones which they play a part within the world itself. So I could actually say all of them are quite important, yeah, in my view.
Well, it depends, in fact, on whether they're doing what they've gone to college for, or whether they spend their time partying and dropping out.